TV Reviews. We're back. Welcome to all of you all that's new.
What's crack-a-lackin',
If you came back, welcome back. You know?
Yes, sir.
So, I'm going to try to make this quick.
Say that every week.
We do say that every week. Housewives of Atlanta, the Peaches. Trouble on the Family Tree.
Perfect title for the night. Perfect title.
I can honestly say this wasn't an entertainment episode, but I was much here for everything that happened in this episode. I'm really thankful that they did an episode like this that actually
bring some awareness.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all will know why in a minute. But we start off. We got Kandi and Mama Joyce going to shop for this here baby. We know Kandi is late for everything. Kandi is going to be one of those ones that's going to be late to her own film. But she ain't even bought no stuff for this baby yet. So they ran there shopping trying to get a crib. Mama Joyce said, I need a crib in my house. Because, you know, I'm going to be babysitting this baby. But did any of you all know this? Because I didn't. Mama Joyce said, ain't fool with Riley like that when she was born. She said, you had her, you take care of her. I ain't mad at her. Because you got to realize, Kandi was pretty, I'm not going to say she was young, but 13 years ago young.
That's a long time
so
ago.
Mama Joyce was like, you had that baby, you take care of it. But she has some regrets that she didn't bond with Riley. I thought her and Riley were cool as heck.
Yeah.
So that one went over my head. So she said she going to do different by this baby. And what the heck going on with you and Phaedra? You talked to her lately? Cause you know both of y'all, you know, you scheduled for a C-section, she had one, so y'all should be talking. Y'all been so close. What the heck going on? So Kandi went on to tell her about the Todd, the money situation, and how she thought they was on the right track until this last here piece of information has come to surface. Mama Joyce said, I'm going over there and I'm going to talk to her.
Kandi was like, no.
For some reason, I felt like this was going to be different.
I thought she was going to mess it up, but...
I did too.
Yeah, but...
So at the end of this, we ended off with Mama Joyce saying, yeah, go ahead and get the crib set up, bring it on over here, because I'm going to be the only grand with a nanny. I said, God, no, I ain't never heard that one. The only grand with a nanny. I said, you know what? You supposed to be babysitting, but you don't got the babysitter to babysit. I see you, Mama Joyce. I see you.
That's what our money do for you.
Hello. But Kenya is in Detroit. She going for this here family reunion. I said, oh, here it is. Here T.I. is. So they own the party bus. We learned some information that we didn't know. Or at least I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't know that Kenya's mom and dad were 15 and 16 years old when Kenya was born. I never knew that. So the daddy was going on to say, you know, your grandfather, your mother's dad was like, ain't no kids coming up in here, no illegal kids.
He said no illegal. She said, do you mean illegitimate? He's like, yeah.
That's what I mean. So he was like, my mom begged for your mom to have you because there's so many words she was going to give her for adoption. And you know when old people say adoption, they mean go to the clinic and get that straight. So, in other words, she was like, no, have this baby, and I will take care of this baby. This is Kenya's dad's mom. So, that's what happened. But we later come to find out, now I know why Kenya's mom acts the way she does. The daddy, Kenya's maternal grandfather, told her mother, ain't no illegitimate kids coming up in this house. He, in turn, didn't even speak to Kenya's dad or acknowledge him. At all. So, you know, that's a passed-on generational mess.
Yeah.
Now, Kenya mama is doing that to her. She acts like she don't exist.
Yep.
So, I was like, you know what? Yeah, that brings stuff into perspective just a little bit more. So, in other words, in order for Kenya's mom to pretty much have a place to stay, because either she was 15 or 16. I don't know which was which.
We just know she was young.
She was young. She didn't have a place to stay if she came home with a baby. So, you know, back in them days, they sent your hotel away. Oh, she away at the special school or something. And when she came back, yeah, she was a little bit plump or whatever, but she ain't had no baby. And that's pretty much how it was. Out of sight, out of mind. She had baby. I don't have a kid. Kid who? What? So now Kenya's mom has grown up with this normalcy that she don't have a kid. That's a freaking That's some jacked up mind crap for your hind parts from back in the day. That stupid stuff that families used to do, what goes on in this house stays in this house kind of crap that don't mess that whole generation up.
Tore them up.
And I was like, what the heck? So Kenya was like, before I go to this family reunion, I want to stop by my mom's house to see if she talked to me or whatever. I said, Lord, this sounds so goddamn familiar to the video I recorded on our vlogging channel. Life with Us TV, Fatherless by Choice. Check that video out. We'll bless your life. She goes. The daddy begged her. He said, don't do it.
Don't do it.
He said, you've been doing this since you were 18 months old.
Yeah, going over and knocking on the door. Don't do it.
And she don't answer. And he said, I've been doing this. So I'm like, okay, now we're getting to hear a little bit about the story about the dad.
Yeah, the
like,
real scoop.
Yeah, he ain't such an a-hole. He is an a-hole now. Don't get it twisted.
But he is about family, though.
Yeah,
He's
so
definitely about family.
he was like, I used to take you over there trying to get her to open the door for you. I've done this, and I told you you got to let it go. I hear what he's saying, but you can only let it go when you're ready to let it go. Can you go to the door? She didn't allow the cameras to follow, which I appreciate that.
Yeah, because she definitely wouldn't open the door then. Yeah, for sure.
But this the part that pissed me off. Why the mama? Click. She said she heard her mother say, don't open the door, and heard the lock.
So obviously somebody was in the house that had some good sense. To be like, your daughter is out here, and you need to open the door. Right. That's the way I take it. For her to come out and say, to hear her say, don't open the door. So somebody that had some good sense. Yeah. Yeah, so it's... So she was crazy. Out there for a little while, and then the daddy was like, let me go get Kenya, you know, and he went and got her. I thought Kenya was going to break down after all of that, because that's a freak. I've been there. That's some rejection for your hind parts right there. She handled it very well, but I think the daddy was worse than she was. Yeah. His wife was looking at him like, you going to be all right over there? And I felt where he was coming from. He was like, in so many words, I think he was trying to protect Kenya from that all this time. Yeah. And he was like, just let it go. So now she said, I can let it go. But y'all, did y'all realize that Aunt Lori was Kenya's mom's sister? I didn't recognize that. Yeah.
I don't know if she ever said that or I just went over my head. But in my mind, I thought that Aunt Lori was either the dad's sister or
somebody else.
A play auntie.
Yeah.
Because I have aunties that are not my aunt. And I said, well, I think Aunt Lori is play auntie. No, that's the freaking jacked up mama's sister, younger sister. And Kenya was like, her auntie don't want to ever get in the middle of it. She won't even give her mom's phone number.
It's like, what?
She won't. And I'm like,
this is some sick, rooted stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Now I'm all for staying in your business. But I'm all for reconciliation, too. If I got to dwindle a little bit and dabble a little bit in your business and intrude a little bit for something such as this.
Family. Yeah, family. Trying to reconcile family.
Just be pissed off at me.
Yeah, just be mad. So, obviously, she done told her sister not to give her number to Kenya or anybody in the family. So, I mean, I can agree to respect that if I tell somebody I don't give them the phone. But I think that her aunt should make some kind of contribution to make that thing right. And if that's even confronting her sister, say this is wrong. I don't know if
she could have.
I mean, she definitely could have, but it might be a good thing for her to let Kenya know that I don't want to get in the middle of it, but I have confronted your mom and told her that she needs to get a relationship with you like ASAP. And I've
done everything I've done, but
and let go what happened, with your father, disowning you when you was little and not to claim the child. But you what? She probably about 50 now?
Who?
Her mama. About 50, 60 years old?
Kenya say she in her 40s. So
that don't add up, but
it don't add up because I'm looking at the dad and I said, if you 16 years older than Kenya, why is you that old if she is that younger?
Yeah. But in other words, she a grown woman. She fully responsible, so she needs to step up. Right. She needs to step up and get that relationship. But at the end of the day, we all know how it goes. And no shade against that generation, but that's common. Like my wife said, is they have a hard time trying to. Not all of them, but some of them have a hard time.
Majority of them.
To reconcile their wrong, and even when they get confronted, they like to dwindle it down. They'll avoid it, or they'll act like it wasn't as bad as it was, or they'll start making up excuses of why it happened.
Right, or say that's how you view it. Yeah, and I'm like, but you have to respect my view.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't give me insight on my view, then my view is my view. Yeah. So I'm glad that Kenya's dad shined a little light on the view that all of us had. We all think he's an a-hole. I still do. But he's a little lesser of an a-hole than he's been in the previous episodes. Yeah. I think that's just his demeanor.
Yeah, that's just him.
Kenya's an a-hole. Mm-hmm. They ain't bad people, but we understand it now.
We now understand it now that, so most time you judge people based upon what they show you, but when you start getting a little bit deeper in their past and stuff they dealt with, you understand, okay.
Say, this is what it is.
That's why she's in and out of relationships and can't stay with this one. Right. It all makes sense.
Right. So she said she's done this time. She said, I made my peace. Mm-hmm. This is the last straw. And I felt her when I said, ooh, Lord, I just gave this same exact story. Mm-hmm. And And so next scene is Cynthia's in her closet trying to get some stuff straight because Peter told her, just pack a bag and meet me at the airport. Now here comes Noelle with her little cute self. God, that girl looked just like her mama and her daddy and her mama and her daddy. Yeah. Lord. And they got the same hairstyle. Y'all, did y'all see Noelle's picture on Instagram? I know Leon lost his freaking mind. I said, where she get that daggone bikini from?
Oh, she want no bikini.
Yeah, I saw it. Looking like her mama. I said, wait a minute, player. But this the part that pissed me off about this. I understand having a close-knit relationship with your daughters, mothers, but we not talking sexy. We not talking relationship. I'm going to give you the basics of life. And I'm going to give you the real. But what you're not going to do is help me pick out sexy stuff to go with my husband. Why was Noelle helping her mama pick out sexy stuff to go with her husband?
How old is Noelle?
Noelle's 16.
Ooh. And she asked her for relationship advice.
And Noelle was like,
You mess up with me one time, you're gone.
I said, she sound like me.
End of the story, you're gone.
And then Cynthia gave her the worst freaking, I ain't even going to say it's advice. She gave her the worst plug that anyone could ever give anybody. Because my family used to do this crap to me. I was like Noelle. Well, I am like Noelle. And I would tell my family, y'all dumb. Y'all keep going back to the same man over and over and over. And they used to tell me, you ain't grown yet. You don't know what life is about. You ain't been in love yet. That's exactly what she told her. So pretty much she told her, you don't know what you're talking about yet, but you about to be the fool at some point in your life. And I'm like, don't tell kids that. Don't tell young girls that. Tell them, hold your standards. Don't let nobody run over top of you. Yeah, there is room for reconciliation, like we say. But some things you just got to be like, boop, bye. So, come to find out, Peter done took her to New Mexico. And evidently she packed something sexy because we ain't seen her since.
Nope. They just gave a little flash of them walking on the beach and doing a kiss on the camera. And that's it.
That's it. Like China Renee said, camera. So, we go to the gym and we see Porsha and this trainer doing the weirdest.
That was some weird working out.
It was like a porn with clothes on, meets yoga, meets.
It was.
I don't know.
You know what it reminded me of? Y'all remember that movie Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of his name right now. I think Patrick Swayze. Yeah, it was like dirty working out. It was weird. It was like, I want to touch you, but this is my excuse to touch you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make up an exercise so that you can bend down in front of me. You can sit on my face.
Yeah, so you can.
Yeah, she was sitting on his face.
Sit on my butt, and He was bench pressing her, and I just don't know. I don't know how. They don't like they were burning no calories to me. They look like they was burning off some sexual tension to me.
So Lauren walked in. Lauren was like,
"What the heck are y'all doing?"
She said, "I ain't never seen her working out like that." I said, "I don't know if this was for the cameras or what, but maybe I need to start working out like that because I need to get rid of my back wings," as someone pointed out in the video.
But she said, she said he got her those good results.
So that's what I said.
I know it won't like that though. It won't like that.
Maybe you need to bench press me so I can get snatched like Porsha. Because I'm like, so why do they always call a meeting in the middle of something stupid? So she's at the gym, but she wants Lauren to meet her at the gym so they can talk.
Yeah.
So Lauren comes, and Lauren was like, what? And Porsha's giving her this rundown of, you be missing deliveries, and this baby and this in your uterus and your stomach is causing problems already. I need you to be available, and this, that, and the third. I can tell that, I told y'all, Lauren has about had it.
Yeah, she's done.
So Lauren was like, look, I'm so sick of living your life that I can't even live mine. Mm-hmm. At this point, yes, I can work from home. I can do whatever I need to do to help your businesses out. But like Lauren said, I got something else going on. I finally have my own life that I'm trying to live. Porsha was like, but don't I take you everywhere I go? And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And she said, yeah, coach. I said, ooh. And she was like, but don't I pay you? Don't I pay you? I felt what Lauren was saying. Look, it reminds me of the Kim Kimble thing.
Oh, her and her sister.
Yeah. You have all these ideas, but I have to take it, run with it, live it, execute it. And you think that my reward is I'm following you around? And then, yes, I am an employee of yours, but I'm your sister, and I'm the one that goes to bed with this. I'm the one who wakes up with this. And you can't even put me in. You got me a coach with you? Got me a coach? Okay. You got me a coach. You can't even put me up there in first class with you. You can't even put me in business with you. You can't put me in private with you. So I'm quite sure Porsha does some private. So Lauren was like, look, yeah, I make good money. But since I do all of this here, I know what you really make.
Yeah. And
it ain't nowhere compared
to what
I'm going through.
Yeah.
I said, read it. So here come we over at Phaedra's at the Parks. What is it? The Parks Recreation Group? Mm-hmm. Not that what it's called. But the Parks Group. And here come Mama Joyce. Come on up in there. And they had this awkward stare down session for like 15 seconds. I said,
hold on for a second. Won't the dude that was the front person?
Yeah, man.
What that was a little like.
He wasn't her real person. That was a temp.
Yeah, had to have been because it didn't
flow.
It didn't flow. It just I think that was somebody. He was an extra.
Yeah.
He had to have been an extra.
That office empty too. I ain't seen nothing there, Lawble. I ain't seen nothing there.
It's all stage props.
It's all stage. Porsche, Lord Hammers. Porsche talking about me. Phaedra probably ain't got that office no more. She rented one of them little complex spaces right on over there.
Well, she might got a home office in her house.
That's what she need to have.
Yeah, that's the cheapest route right there for you.
They started to bring up the Dirty J case, when the people said that he was stealing their hair or something. We ain't seen Dirty J in a long time. I forgot all about it. Here come Mama Joyce. I said they did this little awkward stare down for like 15 seconds. I said, Mama Joyce said, pretty much, she said, I'm going to cut to the chase. What's wrong with you and I'm Kandi?
Shoot straight from the hip.
And she was like, because Kandi, she had a high-risk pregnancy. I don't need nothing stressing her out. I don't need nothing making her unhappy. She said something about y'all were talking about the money and all of this stuff. So Phaedra was like, I think it was just a misunderstanding of what Don Juan went back and told her. It's not a big deal. We are on the right track. So Mama Joyce was like, okay. I need your help.
Yeah. That's what she really came there for.
That's what she came there for.
That's what she came there for.
She said, you and Kandi been there for each other. She been there for you. She was there for the birth of your kids. I was like, yeah, she did.
Yeah,
she was like, I think you should do this baby shower. She said, what's the theme? That's what I need you for.
That's what I need you for.
So she said, maybe I'm going to do the Coming to America theme like she did at her wedding. I said, please don't do that. She said, Coming to Atlanta. But Mama Joyce said, look, I don't want all this Hollywood crap going on here. I need her real friends. Boom. I need some good folk that we grew up with when we ain't really have it like that. I need these people at the baby shower.
Yes.
Boom. I'm with you on that. And so she agreed that she gonna put all this here together. She excited because that's all up in Phaedra's element.
Yeah.
And she ain't spending her money, y'all. So the FBI can't say nothing about that.
Nah, she's spending Candy's money.
Kandi or Mama Joyce money, which is Candy's money. I said, all right. So what else happened after that? Oh, Phaedra said, you still got that boyfriend of yours? She said,
we gotta do this another conversation right here. We ain't got time to talk about this.
I told you, that generation, they ain't gonna talk about what they want to talk about.
Yep.
So then, Porsha goes over to see Lauren. Lauren said, oh, you got me some grocery store flowers? I said, Lauren, stop.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Throw her underneath the bus.
And I told y'all I'll be looking around in people's houses and stuff when they be filming. So I was looking at Lauren's house because I want to know who this baby by. Because I ain't never seen no man on the show, which I'm glad because keep some of your stuff private. Mm-hmm. And they had all the pictures blurred out. Because I was like, is Lauren married? Like, I've never seen Lauren with anybody. No. Or even allude that she was with anybody. I mean, but obviously she was with somebody. Or with I don't know. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. So Porsha comes over and she says that I need to talk to Lauren because I've had a talk with Phaedra. Phaedra pretty much said that it's probably Lauren's hormones that had her talking the way she talked. I don't agree. I do not agree any of that is Lauren's hormones. Maybe her hormones gave her a little edge, like people do when they drink liquor, give you a little edge to say what you really wanted to say. But I don't think it's her hormones talking. That's how she feels.
Feels, for real. Hormones or not.
So, we all know that Lauren didn't tell her sister right off the bat that she was pregnant. And we know why. Because of the reaction that she's doing right now.
Now, exactly.
So, Porsha confronts her about it. And she was like, look, I don't think that you can handle me being pregnant. You went through surgery to get pregnant. Then your marriage crumbled.
Yep.
And now, and you creeping up there in age. Now, I'm the one that's pregnant, living the life that you desire.
And you jealous.
And pretty much she was like, you're jealous. But why the whole time?
She was eating up apples and caramel. She was tearing it up. I'm not jealous. I'm fine.
Are you gaining weight? She was like, I'm just going to have to find a way to self-soothe. But I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I said, Porsha, for real? I was like, yeah, Porsha, you're going to have to learn to... And I believe that Porsha is she's really in love with her sister and this new baby. I really believe that she's really sincere in gratitude and love for this new addition to the family. But it's hard to deal with when your reality, or which should be your reality, is being played out over there.
Made a quick turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I've had that.
Yeah, I think we all done had that.
Yeah, I had that with a house when we first was trying to get a house before we built this house, and somebody that did us wrong had owed us a lot of money. Had ended up with a house that I ain't gonna say I was envious of, but I was pissed off that they was able to get it. Y'all know what I'm saying.
But I think everybody done had a player hating day in their life.
Yeah.
You just can't continue to player hate.
Right.
You might player hate for a couple of days and be like, you know what, forget it, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm like, how the heck did that happen for them and they can't happen for me?
Yeah, so so all of us got, a little player hating every now and then.
Yeah.
Just gotta repent.
Yep. So we over at the family reunion. No, let me back up. Phaedra. See, this is why Phaedra and Kandi keep having these.
Yeah. Said the shade is real.
Phaedra goes to see Todd about this goddamn video. Okay, this video isn't the same video that all of us have been seeing with the green outfit on. So this is a different video.
Mm-hmm.
Where she really was pregnant.
She was pregnant.
Because
yeah.
I kept saying she wasn't pregnant when she did that video. But come to find out, this is a different video where she is pregnant.
Yeah.
And she's like, I had never intended on putting this video out. But since Todd needs the money, I'm going to go ahead and release it.
Release the funds. Because she said she still ain't going to release the video. Which
I said,
I think
Phaedra.
she is. I think she is. I think she bluffing.
Yeah, she bluffing.
She gonna put that video because she needs the money.
Yeah, so she was like, he needs the money, and she was like, because I don't have nothing to worry about. I got money because I have jobs. I need to check Kandi's Instagram right about now, because last week when Porsha, Phaedra, there's too many P's in this freaking episode, in this freaking franchise. When she did that mess last week, Kandi did her receipts on Instagram. She's like, my husband does this, that, this, that, this, that. How can you not say this man ain't really working? Because you met him on the set, working.
Yes.
Come on here. Let's not forget how they met. And you introduced them. Don't do that, Phaedra. Don't do it. Yep. See, now this week, you done laid up in there and you was at the hospital because Kandi don't had a baby. Congratulations, Kandi. Little Ace is cute. I ain't seen him yet, but in my mind I've seen him. You was up in the hospital posing for pictures on Instagram with Kandi, congratulating her on the baby. And then tonight she got to watch this shade that you just threw against her freaking husband again. Mm-hmm.
All because he want his money.
That he's due.
Yeah, that he's owed. He did the work. So he needs to be paid.
I'm over it. So we're at this here family reunion. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 generations of Kenya's dad's family at the family reunion. Long story short, they had them a good old time. We get to meet the lady that raised Kenya, the grandma from the daddy's side. She told grandma, she said, you looking cute, like a raccoon.
She look like a fabulous raccoon. Something like that.
And she said, I said, well, go on stuff. Then Kenya, they went to go do the prayer, and Kenya said, well, where's Aunt Lori? Because y'all remember Aunt Lori was making the trip from Atlanta to Detroit. Mm-hmm. They said she left. Kenya let it go, but later on we come to find out that Aunt Lori left because she got a disturbing phone call about somebody coming to her sister's house. And that leads us into next week. So I'm not even going to talk about it. But I think next week gonna piss me off about Miss Laurie. Mm-hmm. But guess who's back next week? That is his girl.
Yeah.
His girl is back next week.
Nene!
He love him some Nene.
Nene! I knew she was gonna come back. I knew she couldn't stay away. Her and what's her husband's name?
Greg.
Greg, the coolest dude I know, boy.
Greg and Peter are some cool dudes.
Hey, cool, boy. I get that age, man. I won't be that cool, man.
But Peter just into women business, like he say. Now, Greg said, I ain't into this. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to be cool, and I'm going to ride.
Greg just talks smooth. I just want to enjoy life.
Uh-huh. You all right, Nene?
Yeah, we all good. We just got to make this thing work.
Yep. So that's it, y'all. Y'all think y'all this wasn't short. It wasn't short. No. I'm sorry. But, we see y'all.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. And tell everybody you know about random TV reviews.
Yeah, and we'll see y'all Tuesday. If y'all watch the Have and Have Nots, we do the Have and Have Nots on Tuesdays. And it is starting off to be a great start, y'all.
Came out the box strong last week, boy.
All right, y'all. We
straight
see y'all
from the VA.
The dirty, dirty South.
2 up, 2 down. Holla.